To begin, let's head over to Sally to get some tips with a pro soccer mom about getting kids geared up for game days. Sally?
Well, spring is definitely in full swing, and the American Youth Soccer Organization states nearly 500,000 kids will play soccer this season. Well, joining us now is two-time FIFA World Cup champ and soccer mom herself now, Brandy Chastain. Good morning, Brandy.
Good morning to you.
Well, you are actually now a soccer mom yourself. So how do you prep your son for game days?
Well, I use the experiences that I had as a player and the things that I needed to get ready, and now I'm sharing those with my son and his teammates because I get to be an assistant coach on his team. So I'm not only working on the things on the field, but I'm helping him realize that getting a good night's sleep, eating a healthy meal the night before, drinking a lot of water, packing your soccer bag early with your ball, your cleats, your shin guards, everything you need with your water, and a healthy snack. I love team sports and soccer specifically, so now I'm joining the Dole Fruit Squish'ems team because I love their message that healthy snacks will provide a wonderful kick for our kids to get out on the soccer fields and have great results out on the field. So it's a full serving of all natural fruit from USA apples with no high fructose corn syrup, which the parents love, I love, and it tastes delicious. And ultimately, if we're prepared before we even get to the field, we have a likelihood that we're going to be pretty successful on the field.
Brandy, what is the texture of that like? Is it just a juice, or is it something with a little more oomph in it?
It's got some substance to it. It's like an applesauce consistency, and it's delicious. And the great thing is that it comes in lots of different flavors. So there's apple berry, apple strawberry, apple pineapple. So there's a lot of wonderful options for kids who may have, you know, my son is picky. Not to say anybody else's is, but you know, he likes to have choices. So it's nice that Dole has given them those.
All right. I mean, so what are some other training tips that you like to give him?
Well, I think for all the players, you know, the idea of spending time with the ball, the more touches you get on this ball, the better you're going to be, no doubt. You become familiar with it. You know how it bounces, how it hits your foot. You know, AYSO has 500,000, like you said, 500,000 kids running out onto the fields. And the more time they spend with the ball, the better they're going to get. But along with that, I think, comes the role models of the parents and the coaches that can help their experience to be really positive. So as parents, just a friendly, gentle reminder, this is a time for your kids to explore, express, learn lessons, win and lose, have fun, give high fives, and come off the field with a smile and the desire to come back to the field.
We were looking at some video earlier, and it looks like your son has a slight advantage, the fact that you can actually go over some skills with him and teach him a little extra compared to other parents.
Well, I don't know, Sally. You know, sometimes when, as a parent, you're talking to your kids, sometimes they have a tendency not to want to listen to you. So I experienced that also with my dad as my coach, that there's a real fine line that we have to walk, that, you know, I am the coach, but I'm also the mom, so I have to be sensitive to both of those. But what I hope is that, like my healthy habits in terms of getting ready for games and eating healthy snacks, that I show him by example. When I do the skills, he has a tendency to want to try to copy those skills, so it's better than just saying what to do.
Well, Brandy, we can't let you go before you tell us what it was like scoring that penalty shootout goal and bringing home the win for the USA.
Well, it was quite fantastic, as you can imagine. I think, you know, relief, satisfaction, joy, elation, and insanity all wrapped up into one. And I think to get there, there's a lot of great tips that people can share in. And if you don't mind, you can, and you and your viewers can go to GameDayGreat.com, where they can get some tips. They can actually share some tips too. We're having a contest. Somebody's going to win $5,000 and a year's supply of these great Dole Fruit Squish'ems. So give us your tips and go out to the field, be happy, healthy, and enjoy yourself.
All right, I'm sure everybody's super inspired too because the World Cup is coming up this summer. Thank you so much, Brandy, for joining us this morning. And you stay put. There's a lot more Morning Blend when we come back.